What would you choose? A car that simply drives, or a car that makes you feel like the hero of a Hollywood blockbuster? The Ford Mustang is not just a car. It's a legend on wheels that has been making hearts race for almost 60 years. But how did it become iconic? And why does it still remain a symbol of the American dream? Imagine, it's 1964, the world is just starting to listen to the Beatles, and a car appears on the roads that will change everything. This is the Mustang, a car that became not just a means of transportation, but a symbol of freedom, speed, and style. Today, we'll break down how the Mustang went from an ordinary car to a pop culture icon. You'll find out why it's called the car that changed everything, how it became a star of film and music, and why it still remains a dream for millions. We'll talk about how the Mustang conquered America, became a hero of movies and songs, and how it continues to inspire new generations. Let's go. The 1960s. America is booming. Rock and roll, the space race, and young people craving freedom and self-expression. But what do they see on the roads? Big, clumsy cars that look more like sofas on wheels. At this moment, Ford decides, enough of this. And in 1964, it appears, the Ford Mustang. This wasn't just a new car, it was an answer to the demands of a new generation. Stylish, fast, affordable, and, well, just beautiful. The Mustang was a hit from day one. In the first 12 months, more than 400,000 cars were sold. That's like a new iPhone selling out in a week. America fell in love with the Mustang at first sight. The main character of this story is Lee Iacocca, the man who came up with the Mustang. He was like Tony Stark of the auto industry, brilliant, ambitious, and a little crazy. He was the one who said, "Let's make a car that is affordable but looks like $1 million." And he did it. The Mustang became a symbol of freedom, rebellion, and, let's admit it, coolness. And the Mustang is not just a car, it's a whole philosophy. It became a symbol of the American dream. If you can afford a Mustang, it means you've already achieved something. The Mustang debuted at the 1964 New York World's Fair, and it was an explosion. Imagine, a car that costs less than $2,500, about $20,000 today, but looks like a dream sports car. In its first year, more than 400,000 Mustangs were sold. That's like a new iPhone selling out in a week. The Mustang was a hit because it was affordable, stylish, and, well, just beautiful. It was like James Dean on wheels, a rebel that everyone loved. The Mustang became a movie star. Remember Gone in 60 Seconds? Eleanor, that's a Mustang. It also appeared in Bullitt with Steve McQueen, John Wick, and even Game of Thrones. Well, almost. And let's not forget about music. The Mustang is mentioned in songs from the Beach Boys to modern rappers. This car inspires. By the way, did you know that the Mustang was the first car to appear on the cover of Time magazine? Yes, that happened in 1964. The Mustang was not just a car, it was a cultural phenomenon. Over the years, the Mustang has changed, but its spirit has remained the same. From classic 60s models to modern Shelby GT500S, it has always been about power, style, and adrenaline. In the 70s, the Mustang became bigger and heavier. In the 80s, it returned to its roots, becoming compact and sporty again. In 2015, the sixth-generation Mustang became a global hit. And yes, now it even has an electric engine. But that's another story. By the way, did you know that the Mustang was not named after a horse, but after the P-51 Mustang fighter plane? Or that the first Mustang was almost called Cougar? Yes, like the big cat. But thankfully, they stuck with Mustang. Otherwise, we would now be talking about the legendary Cougar. And there's also a myth that the Mustang was the first compact sports car. In reality, it wasn't. It was the first mass-market sports car, but there were other compact cars before it. The Mustang just did it better than anyone else. The Mustang wasn't just designed to look like a sports car, it actually was one. Already in 1965, the Mustang started competing in races and immediately began winning. The Shelby GT350, created by the legendary Carroll Shelby, became a true beast on the track. And the modern Mustang GT3 continues the tradition, competing in races around the world. The Mustang proved that it's not just beautiful, it's fast too. The Mustang is not just a car. It's a symbol of freedom, rebellion, and the American dream. It changed the auto industry by becoming the first mass-market sports car. But do you know what's most amazing? The Mustang didn't just become iconic. It created an entire class of cars. Without it, there would be no Camaro, no Challenger. It set the trend that still defines the auto industry today. And honestly, without it, the world would be much duller. The Mustang didn't just change the auto industry, it changed culture. It became a symbol of freedom and style, inspiring millions of people around the world. It appeared in movies, songs, and even video games. The Mustang became a part of our lives. And most importantly, it continues to inspire. Every new Mustang is a tribute to the legend of 1964. It reminds us that dreams come true, and sometimes a car can be more than just a car. So, the Ford Mustang is not just a car. It's a legend that started in 1964 and continues to this day. It became a symbol of freedom, style, and power, inspiring millions of people worldwide. From the classic 60s models to the modern Shelby GT500, the Mustang remains a dream for car enthusiasts and a pop culture icon. It has proven that a car can be more than just a mode of transportation. It can be a part of history and culture. If you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss new stories about cars that change the world. Share this video with your friends who love the Mustang as much as you do. And what do you think? Which Mustang is the coolest? The classic 60s models or the modern Shelby? Maybe you have your own Mustang story? Leave a comment, let's discuss.